Budden, bro, honestly, like this he's the most in the industry. I will keep my foot on this neck. Joe Budden, he's a loser. He been talking about us since the beginning. We should we're more relevant than any of. Like, bro, the only lane he's in is in hip hop, and he sucks at that. He's not even in the top 3. Adam 22 got more than him. Vlad, this black, and he got white and beating him, and academics. Like, bro, this guy, bro, this dude is, and the thing with this nigga is that he's a failed rapper. Like, yo, you suck, bro. You suck. How you in a group, Slaughterhouse? You a worse nigga, bro. Huh? Explain that. You gonna pump it up, nigga, bro? What are you talking about?
My niggas turn shooters.
Like, literally, bro. Search your biggest song.
All my niggas from the OOTA. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rap. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer.
Oh boy, man, it's looking nasty right now. Myron Gaines versus Joe Budden's live. Myron Gaines violates Joe Budden's and defends N3on. He's defending N3on. We're going to figure out what the hell's going on right now. He's being disrespectful, saying that he's a failed rapper, saying that he's not a good podcaster. My question, is Myron doing this for clout chasing purposes? Is it kind of slowing up over there on Fresh and Fit or whatever the case may be? Is he looking for some help by attacking certain people, pulling a 50 cents move, attacking your counterparts? Is he trying to do one of these things? We seen him trying to do a Kirk when he's on these campuses. He's having these conversations. We see Myron doing a lot of things to go viral as of late. I got a chance to speak with him a few times while I was at the Diddy trial at the court. You know what I mean? I don't know, though, man. It seems like when he was there at the trial, he was a little bit more humble, a little bit more cool going about it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was out in public a lot and being there. But back online, it seems like he's letting all of his colors fly. I didn't see him acting like that really with anybody at the trial, but I do see him acting like this again on the internet. So let's get back to this. Salute to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all drop likes, subscribe to Comedy on Go, subscribe to OOTA on Go, subscribe to One Community. Let's get to it.
And they might accidentally end up on a dick pumping site, bro. The fuck out of here, man. You have been relevant in like since 2003. I remember I saw your music videos like in the summertime when as I was getting ready to go to school and shit. Like before school started. Like MTV2, not even MTV1. Out of here, man. Now you're a podcaster, you suck at that too. And then you snake the that you came up with. Rory and other snake them. I will always keep my foot on this back, bro. He's a loser. Hater, loser, old disgruntled. He's the type of guy, like if an artist comes up, he got some slick to say, because he never really made it in the music business. Get the out of here, Joe Budden, bro. Nobody likes this nigga. This dude is like the biggest hater. So when I saw him talking about me, I was like, man, fuck this guy, bro. I'm about to cook this nigga. And bro, it gets even worse. You're over here, you're a cock, and you want to talk shit to us? This bald that fondles his dog, that sexually female employees, that beats up on, has the nerve to come in and talk shit to me like, oh yeah, bro, this guy Myron Gaines hates women. You punch women.
Welcome, punch.
What you talking about, man? Bro, it's always like the biggest that be the ones with the biggest mouths every time. The biggest virtual signaler are the biggest female slappers, the biggest sexual deviants. Literally was walking around his apartment naked, his apartment building naked. Try to blame it on sleepwalking. Get the f out of here. Get the f out of here, man. Oh my God, bro. Yo, the biggest piece of shit on social media is Joe Budden, bro. Fuck loser, bro. So old disgruntled out. He like Ebro. He also a hating ass dude, man. Oh my God, man. This nigga been talking shit about us for years. And then I look up and there's over here.
Will say Myron is going hammer on Joe Buttons right now. We know that they have a history of going at each other and having a beef, but let's just let it continue. Salute everybody. Y'all drop a like. Y'all hit the poll. Let's just get back to it. I ain't even going to slow it up.
Watching his wife get plowed, talking shit about me. You Diddy. You the light-skinned Diddy. What the f? Joe Budden reveals intimate details about love life. The 45-year-old has been open about his sexual inclinations throughout his career. Yeah, we know that. Not by choice, though. Joe Budden has revealed his fetish for voyeurism. What? It means that he prefers to watch his girlfriend engage in sexual acts with other people while he watches or films the encounters. Bro, this is Diddy.
I wondered why he called him the light-skinned Diddy. Myron was at the court case. I was at the Diddy trial, live, covering the case. The first time Diddy ever introduced the FOs, the freak-offs to Cassie, he introduced it as voyeurism. He said, yo, I want to be trying some voyeurism, you know what I mean? So this is where he's making, because we understand that he said that he's into voyeurism. We understand that he wasn't going too hard against Diddy, Joe Buttons as well. So I can see why Myron is making the connection to the light-skinned Diddy thing. I thought he was just saying it just to joke him. But when you're dealing with the voyeurism thing, that's Diddy's field. That's Diddy lane. He's the master of the voyeurisms and the oil up, son. Squashies. Yeah, that's Diddy's lane, homie. You entered in the foreign oils, homie. You're treading in the foreign oils. No foreign waters, treading in the foreign oils, homie. Yeah.
Like, bro, you should never be talking about anybody, Budden. You're a sexual deviant. You're a pervert. You beat up on women. You sexually harass your employees. You do all kinds of, and you trying to gatekeep the culture, the degenerate culture. You want to come in and say like me are racist? Okay, and you're a pervert. What's worse? Huh? Holy shit, man. In a resurfaced clip from Podwives podcast, Budden and his girlfriend, Shadim Monique, I don't even know who this is. She's probably black, whatever. Who cares?
That's crazy. You're going to say he's racist, he's not racist, or whatever the case. Then say that right there, which is crazy. He calling him a racist. He calling him a weirdo. Which one is worse? That's what Myron say. You tell me.
Opened up about their sex life, discussing the topic of sexual threesomes. Monique says that although Budden participates in sexual encounters between herself and others, he prefers to produce their homemade films and likes to give direction. Bro, what? What the bro, all my ops are losers, bro. All the that talk about me, all my ops are weirdos. Abba sodomite. Literally gets fucked in the ass. Literally gets fucked in the ass. Okay? Joe Budden? Cock. Watches his get plowed by other people. Whatever the that is.
Now, we're not going to gloss over that Abba thing. He said Abba is literally actual and he's getting railed. That's crazy, son. Okay? That's crazy. I do sense some feminine energy coming out of Abba because it's Abba and Preach. Abba's the guy that's on the left-hand side, right, with the dreads. I do sense some energy coming out of him. Pause. But he's saying that in that way. For Myron to say that, I don't know these people history and these people preferences, bro. So I don't know any of that. But for Myron, as a bigger content creator as Myron is, just to say that is defamation, he can be sued. So if he's saying it in that capacity, then that means that Abba is that. I'm not knocking nobody that live no alternative lifestyles. So don't think that this is what this is about. But I've never known Abba to be that. So that was kind of shocking for me to hear it right now. So I do want to just rewind just a little bit just to hear what the hell he said about Abba. I never heard it. I did see him being feminine. I'm like, but you know, you don't want to just put that on black people, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we ain't got no money. All you got is just your goddamn skin and what you, I mean, your manhood. So you don't want to take that from a person, but he said that with confidence.
Talk about me. All my ops are weirdos. Abba sodomite.
See, he called him a straight sodomite.
Literally gets fucked in the ass.
See, literally
gets fucked in the ass.
He said literally.
Okay? Joe Budden? Cock. Watches his get plowed by other people. Whatever the that is. Akash, loser. Why fucked a bunch of white before him? All my ops are losers, bro. Weirdo, degenerate, sexual pervert losers. With questionable backgrounds. So, continue on here. When asked if he's a voyeur, Joe and his wife confirmed his fetish, with the former rap star adding that he's also a sexual exhibitionist. What the does that mean? What? What? I'm a visual guy, Joe chimed in while discussing his sexual preference. Let me just watch. That's why I was laughing at the porn novels, because I'm like, we're like porn stars damn near lives. I think something and then try to make it be in the living room. Bro. I told you guys, bro, all my enemies are weirdos, man. They really are.
He's still young.
He's still a kid.
I feel like the public don't really know how to where to stand when somebody young says a whole bunch of and then they change and they get a little older.
He's what? 20?
And it doesn't matter because y'all aren't gonna forgive him anyway. So this is why I tell y'all, never apologize, bro. Yo, if you guys say something racist about blacks, right? Don't apologize, bro. They'll never accept you anyway, and this is proof of that shit. They will never accept you anyway. Nigga name is a Moore Photo. All right, shout out to you, bro. You pronounced it wrong, spelled it wrong, but that's fine.
20.
Yeah, so he was saying
He began on YouTube at 12.
Oh, shit.
So I think,
yeah, this dude's a loser too, bro. Yo, all these guys on this podcast are. Oh man, I was about to drop the F-bomb. Yeah, bro, these guys are losers, bro.
you don't think he deserves...
Like I really dislike like these self-righteous pro-black, bro. Like I really don't like these guys, bro. Like I hate this, man. Like with a, these are first to sit there and say, "Oh, you racist, but they commit crimes, they sell drugs, they promote degeneracy. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here with your dumb culture. Ooh, culture? There's a culture. You can't be a part of the culture. What culture? I don't want to be a part of y'all culture, bro. Here's the other thing too, right? You guys want to know something funny? These talk all this shit. Oh, you Uncle Tom, you a white supremacist, you and that, all this other. White people treat me way better than blacks. Because people, that's why if a white dude, right, says something like, I went in that Twitter space, like, oh, see, these white don't want you, blah, blah. Nick, that's like what? 3 for the thousands of people that show me love. Anytime I get hate, I look at my comment section, it's blacks. It's blacks. Every single time I get some, it's blacks. Now I think about it, all my ops pretty much are blacks. Saba, you dirty ass pirate, right? He's like, bro, every time people talk to me, it's always people that start promising me, it's always you might get 1 or 2 anti-white dudes that say, oh, you're a race, you're black, haha, go back to whatever. Well, bro, that's 1 out of like tens of thousands that show me love. Right? Hispanics, whites, smart black, right? Not the Asians, Middle Eastern. They love me, bro. They show me love. Every time I get hate, it's from bro. So get the fuck out of here with that bull. Oh, you Uncle Tom, blah, blah. Bro, the most racism I get is from other black people, bro. And anybody that's black will tell you that shit. The most hate we always get is always from other blacks. You know? So it is what it is. These are
Deserving of a pat?
Oh, no, I'm not saying he's not deserving of a pat. I don't know.
I think
You
it's
said the culture's being too welcoming? Something like that?
the culture being too. Bro, that phrase in itself is the problem, bro. Like, these things that they're like, oh, we're the gatekeepers. We're not going to let you in. Bro, could you imagine if white people said, oh, the culture? Did y'all ever think about this? Like, if white people did a fraction or said a fraction of the that saying, bro, they would be running around crying, oh, it's a Klan. Oh, it's white nationalists. Oh, it's racist. Could you imagine if a bunch of white guys got together? Hey, dude, yeah, He had the culture, man. We got to protect the culture, dude. Like, can't let these blackies in, man. Gonna create problems. Even though they would actually be right by saying that. You know what I mean? White people, they embrace blacks. Oh, yeah, come on in, Jamal. Yeah, sure. You're a part of our culture, too. Blacks, though? Oh, no, you ain't one of us, bro. You ain't part of the culture, cuz. No. Bro, if whites used maybe 5% of the that blacks do, would lose their minds. They would lose their minds. That's why I always laugh when black people cry about racism and white supremacy. Get the out of here, bro. The real problem we got is organized black bigotry. How about that one? I said that on Piers Morgan. No given, bro. No given. White supremacy? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Don't exist. But we do have a problem with organized black supremacy and black bigotry. I'll tell y'all that right now. You don't believe me? Please, on a podcast openly talking about it. The culture, organized bigotry is real. We talk about organized jewelry, bro. There's organized bigotry too. I'm the only real say this because everyone's too much of a puss. But organized bigotry is real, and you guys can hear it right here. Oh, the culture. Get the fuck out of here. Who the? Yo. Anyway.
For someone who went a real large part of their upbringing trying to like separate himself from the culture in that way, and I think he probably financially figured out it probably better suits him pocket-wise.
Actually, no. Actually, no. Okay? The cheapest people that don't want to pay and support are bro. Okay? So get the fuck out of here with that shit. And keep it 1,000 with you. This N3on got to hire more security. He had to collab with these rappers that are always late. They always smell like shit. They can't have good conversations. Want to scam, you got to pay them in advance and then show up late and then they bring their entourage. Oh, my God, bro. The security and shit like that costs are through the roof. Oh, man. Hell no. Hell no, bro. There's a reason why we don't talk to these rappers no more, bro. They're the worst. They're the worst. So it's actually not that advantageous financially to be around this. Hell no. Hell no, man.
Nah, bro. This nigga Myron is bugging, bro. Myron is bugging. Is he doing this for the clout chase? Many people have been saying Myron's racist. Myron's a bunch of things. I told you I met Myron a couple of days at that court. Myron did not have this same energy. Myron was not acting like this. One woman, crackhead Barney, ran down on him, was getting at him. That's when Davin came to try to defend him. Flip moms, Queen's Flip mother, Mama Flip jumped into the fray. She ended up getting some negative attention from the situation because she just was trying to stop the situation. But we never seen Myron Gaines acting like that.
Oh, no, you can't
keep it
100,000 bullshit right there.
This is crazy. To hear Myron going off like, what's going on, son? What's really going on? And then we see him doing them campus things, kind of like Charlie. What is he going for? What is he going for? Sometimes people want to get in that position. He wants to be a Charlie. Look at it. Think of it for real now. You know the attention, outside the box, the controversies. He's trying to be more like Charlie, bro. Look at it for real now. Why would he be doing this? Why is he going into this level? He wasn't even acting like this, bro, in real life, on real times, even though we know he had ex-feds, ex-fuzz. Still wasn't conducting himself in this manner, bro. I'm telling you the real talk. I mean, I was at the trial for 40 days, man. He was up there a few of the days, man. He was in the court. He never acted like this. So it's kind of shocking to see this. All right, cool. What's this one? Let me see. What's this? Nah, this is where we want to go. All right, cool. Let's take it from right here. Boom.
Bye, bro. It's cool now. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, what y'all niggas are like 15 years late, bro. The Obama era been done. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
his fans got on their ass for treating him like that. But just hilarious was standing on it like, these are the things that he said. They put out clips of all the things that he said. That's where a lot of people my age learned about this shit.
Gotcha.
But he was young. Like, he's real young.
Yeah, and Joe Budden, bro, honestly, like this he's the most bitch ass nigga in the fucking industry. I will keep my foot on this nigga's neck. Joe Budden, he's a loser. He would talk shit about us since the beginning. We surpassed that nigga. We're more relevant than that nigga. Like, bro, the only lane he's in is in hip hop, and he sucks at that. He's not even in the top 3. Adam 22 got more pull than him. Vlad, this nigga's black, and he got white niggas and Jews beating him, and academics. Like, bro, this guy, bro. This dude is, and the thing with this nigga, bro, is that he's a failed rapper. Like, yo, you suck, bro. You suck. How you in a group? Slaughterhouse, you a worse nigga, bro. Huh? Explain that.
That's crazy.
You the
That's
pump it up
crazy,
nigga, bro. What are you talking about?
He the pump it up nigga, but we will say, which is real, Joe Budden is a better podcaster than he is a rapper. If you believe that Joe Budden is a better rapper than podcaster, I want you to just let me know in the comments. If you think he's a better podcaster than rapper, put that in the comments. For me personally, I think that Joe Budden is a better podcaster than rapper. He's not a bad rapper, but he's most definitely a better podcaster than he is a rapper. So for you to be saying that he's a field rapper, which we understand what Joe Budden is, he has a one song though. It's more than most people have. Some people ain't got shit. I ain't got one, but I'm just saying. Is he a better podcaster than rapper? Let's just keep it real with each other, y'all. Let's get back to it. I ain't gonna hold it up.
Like, literally, bro, niggas search your biggest song, and they might accidentally end up on a fucking dick pumping site, bro. The fuck out of here, man. You have been relevant like since 2003, nigga.
He is cooking Joe Buttons right now, bro. This is crazy.
I remember I saw your music videos like in the summertime when as I was getting ready to go to school and shit, like before school started, like MTV2, not even MTV1. Out of here, man. Now you a podcaster, you suck at that too. And then you snake the niggas that you came up with. Rory and other nigga, snake them. I will always keep my fucking foot on this bitch ass nigga's neck, bro. He's a loser. Hater, loser, old disgruntled ass nigga. He's the type of guy, like if an artist comes up, he got some slick shit to say because he never really made it in the music business. Get the out of here, Joe Budden, bro. Nobody likes this nigga, bro. This dude is like the biggest hater. So when I saw him talking shit about me, I was like, man, this guy, bro. I'm about to cook this nigga. And bro, it gets even worse. Your dumb ass over here, you're a cock. And you want to talk shit to us?
He was young.
I get it. I get it. So cool, but what are you doing in Starlets?
Throwing money to the ass.
What you? Come on.
I don't know who
Called
this
him
is,
a
but
cuck, son.
I think he has the
Yo,
right to
bro,
lose, man.
if y'all not entering the chat, salute to everybody. Y'all drop a like, salute. Y'all most definitely hit the polls and all that. Yo, he called him the light-skinned Diddy. He said he's a cuck. He said he want men slapping your shorty's Johns.
Oh no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
That's as crazy as the Boy Scout knot that Ja Rule allegedly had on his head after they done put the Hadoukens, allegedly on him. And it wasn't Max B. Stop trying to get my man locked back up. Y'all stop doing that bullshit. But you seen the knot that was on the nigga head? You remember the shit? How many lumps of sugar you want, sir? One, sir. Or two, sir. That nigga Ja Rule had a fucking blowhole size knot on the nigga head, son. Allegedly, let's just move forward because the shit's crazy. Leave it to Beaver.
That's if you want to.
I get it. I think if people, maybe you're not
Young
familiar
streamer
with,
kid that did the Breakfast Club and they wore on his ass, so then the fans got on their ass for his fans got on their ass for treating him like that. But just hilarious was standing on it like, these are the things that he said. They put out clips of all the things that he said. That's where a lot of people my age learned about this shit.
Gotcha.
But he was young. Like, he's real young. He's still young.
He's still a kid.
I just feel like the public don't really know how to.
If you've been under a rock, this is about racist statements that N3on had made, a couple of things that he done that was racist. And when he went to the Breakfast Club, they were grilling him on the Breakfast Club. Some people were saying that they was going too harsh on him. Some people were saying he was younger at the time. He was even saying that he was younger at the time. Some people saying no matter if he was young or not, he knows better than to be saying or doing racist things that N3on was doing, and he really was doing and saying the racist things. So we're just going to leave that out there as a fact. So this is Joe Budden and them speaking about this situation, which leads Myron to jump into the fray because he felt he's been disrespected as well. So let's get back to this.
where to stand when somebody young says a whole bunch of fuck shit and then they change and they get a little older.
He's what? 20?
Yeah, so he was saying
And he began on YouTube at 12.
Oh, shit.
So I think you don't think he's deserving of a pass?
Oh no, I'm not saying he's not deserving of a pass. I don't know.
I think
You said the coach is being too welcoming? Something like that?
For someone who went a real large part of their upbringing trying to like separate himself from the culture in that way, and I think he probably financially figured out it probably better suits him pocket wise to now start lining himself up with it. The way that is being embraced is a little kind of.
Is he a urban podcast? I mean, urban.
no.
No, he's not an urban podcaster.